it is Miss Liz here with your weekly installment of Maker Monday. What Maker Monday is our weekly community service vlog that is designed to have you doing some community service projects at home on your own time when you want to do it. Each week, we will be featuring a different project that you can do at home using supplies found around the house, and can submit a picture to teenservices at hhhlibrary.org in order to receive an hour of community service. Please note that while a new project is being released each week, that doesn't mean that you have to accomplish it that week. All we ask is that every picture or video, whatever you want to submit, of your project is submitted to the teen email address on or before Tuesday, August 31st in order to receive community service hours. If you need more information or guidelines for this project any Monday, please feel free to visit our website, hhhlibrary.org/services/teens, and there will be a list of guidelines and past videos from other projects on that website as well. Or if you have any questions in general, please feel free to call the library at 631-421-4530 or send us an email at teenservices@hhhlibrary.org, and we will be happy to answer any of your questions about Maker Monday. So I am going to stop rambling, and we are going to get started with this week's project. All right, friends, for this week's Maker Monday, what you're going to need is either a plastic cup or a water bottle, whatever you have at home. You're also going to need some decorating supplies, so this can be things like tape, whether it's colored tape or scotch tape. You can also grab some Mod Podge, some glue, whatever you want to use. You're also going to want to grab stuff like tissue paper, cardstock, scrap paper, pieces of fabric, whatever you have lying around the house. Grab some stuff to color and decorate with, markers, pens, crayons, whatever you got. Also, feel free to use stickers or whatever really that you have lying around the house that you want to decorate. You also are going to want to grab a pair of scissors so that we can cut some stuff. And you may want to grab a ruler. This is entirely optional. You don't have to use a ruler, but just in case, I like to throw it out there. So what we are going to make this week are saving cups, or if you want to refer to them as piggy banks, that's totally up to you. But to me, these don't look like pigs, so I call them saving cups. And what I use these for is generally when I am saving up towards a certain goal. So what I like to do when I'm making my savings cup is I like to decorate it to the theme of what it is that I'm trying to save up for. That way it's a visual representation of what I know I'm trying to save my money towards. So for anyone that doesn't know this about me, which most of you probably do, Halloween is my most favorite holiday and my most favorite time of the year. So today I'm going to make a savings cup inspired by Halloween. That way I can save up some money to maybe buy some new decorations or maybe buy my Halloween costume this year. So I'm going to start out by cutting out some tissue paper, using some tape, and making it look like a spooky savings cup. Now yours at home could be a savings cup for anything that you want to do. It could be new books, it could be clothes, it could be a trip that you might be going on. Really, the possibilities are endless. And because those possibilities are endless, your cup doesn't have to be themed towards what you're saving towards. I just like it. It's fun for me. I'm going to make mine look like a pumpkin. But again, your saving cups can look however you want. Just make sure it is something fun that is going to inspire you to want to save your money. So here I am wrapping my cup in some orange tissue paper. You can do the same thing with similar materials, or you can go off the beaten path. You can paint this whole thing. Really, however you want it to look is how you're going to make it. So now that the base of my saving cup is all done and decorated, as you can see I have some spooky savings ready to go, I am going to create the lid for the cap of my cup. This is just so that I can have it all covered. If you're using an upright cup like I am, you can use either the lid that was included in your cup, or you can make one out of cardstock or cardboard or whatever you have lying around the house to make a cover. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this lid because I want to reduce and reuse as much as I can. And using the mouthpiece as my guide, I'm going to cut out an opening the size of the coins. So I'm using a quarter because it's the biggest coin I'm going to drop in here, to make the top of the lid that I can drop my change into as I try to save. So just using that, using a marker, I kind of just sketched out the size of the slot that I would like. And then once I have the size of the cup, once I have the size of the hole ready, I am going to then take my scissors and I'm going to cut around that. And then once I have the mouth cut out, what I'm going to do is I like to take tape to reinforce that opening. This is just because over time wear and tear may happen on the lid of my savings cup. So this is just a step that I like to take. You don't have to do this. Feel free to do it if you want. And what I should have mentioned before is if you're not using a cup like I am and you're using something like a water bottle or something else, also feel free to cut your slit that you're going to put your coins into the side of your item. It doesn't have to be the top. It's however you're going to put your bank. But I'm just going to finish reinforcing this, and then we'll move on to the next step. So now that I have my cap all ready, what I'm going to do is just take some of my leftover materials so that I can reuse them, and I'm just going to decorate the cap of my cup. Again, this step is entirely optional. Yours can look exactly like mine. Yours can look different from mine. It could be totally something out there. Whatever you think is going to inspire you to save is what you can make yours look like. So I'm just going to trace around mine, decorate it, draw on it, and then attach it to the cover, and then we will take a look at what the bank looks like when it's done. So here's my decorated top. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to measure it, make sure that it fits. It does. Great. So excited. I'm now going to measure out on the tissue paper the slot that I have to put my coins through. So just taking a pen and tracing around the inside of the cap. I'm going to do that and cut out around it and put the finishing touches on it, which means taping my lid closed and getting ready to save. And here we have our final project of our savings cup. So as you can see, I've already started saving with some of the extra change that is lying around my desk. So my coins go perfectly in there and I'm ready to start saving towards my Halloween goals. This is our final project for Maker Mondays this summer at the Half Hollow Hills Community Library. I hope you all had as much fun as I did putting these crafts together and sending in your photos. Please remember that you can keep submitting your crafts up until August 31st in order to receive community service. A new batch of Maker Mondays will be released in September, so check out our newsletter for that. But until then, happy crafting, take care, and I'll see you later. Bye.